10 Hollyoaks spoilers, murder discovery, grooming horror and revenge plot. Murder is never far from a local's agenda in Hollyoaks, and the plot to frame James Nightingale for killing Kyle Kelly could well be back on after the pair have another mighty clash and Sami Maalik decides to take advantage. Meanwhile, an actual murderer in the village is facing pressure as both Grace Black and Maxine MInniver determine to find Adam Donovan's killer, but can Glenn evade detection? Elsewhere, the aftermath of Alfie Nightingale's breakdown leads to tension between Marnie and Cindy, while Kim Butterfield struggles and Farrah Maalik's helplessness over how to support her could push her away. Monday 11th June. James reaches out to Harry to try and get him to value what he has with Sweet, and when Kyle is stood up by James, Sami stirs trouble between them. Kyle assumes that James is cheating on him with Harry and they end up in a big row. Marnie wants to keep Cindy away from Alfie, who is refusing to take his medication, but Cindy later sits down with Alfie and tries to persuade him to reconsider. Dirk wants answers about Milo, but Liberty avoids the matter, while Sweet wants to do the catering for Nancy and Kyle's MS event. Tuesday 12th June. Grace is thrown when she finds that Adam's order of service for the funeral is wrong, but the situation makes her reach out to Jesse so they can plan to improve the business. But later, she determines to find Adam's killer. Sweet and Harry set up outside the Bean to cause competition after Nancy gives the catering job to Scott. Wednesday 13th June. Kim hasn't been out since escaping from the school, so Farrah persuades her to go out for drinks with her. But when Kim hears an argument between James, Marnie, and Della, she freaks out, leaving Farrah helpless. Grace sends the men on the building site home and accuses Jay of killing Adam. She locks him in the car and determines to get a confession out of him one way or another. Thursday 14th June. Zach arrives back in Hollyoaks village much to Simone's delight, but when Zach hears that Adam has been killed, he knows that Glenn must have been behind it. Glenn warns him to keep his mouth shut. Farrah tries to help Kim overcome her anxiety, but as she is at a loss, she shares a moment with Grace. Darren realizes that Luke is drinking again when he makes a mistake with an order and is furious. Roxy tries to persuade Maxine that Glenn killed Adam, and when Maxine says it was Jay, Jay gets wind of it and threatens Glenn. Friday 15th June. Mandy takes the opportunity to meet with Darren in secret, but after they share again, she is consumed by guilt and tells him once again that it's over. But will Luke realize that it is still going on as he struggles with his drinking demons? Maxine is late for Adam's funeral as she pays Roxy a visit at the station, while Buster offers to take Holly away when he wins football trials with a scout, but Holly is sure that Luke will want to go with him.